It's the CalebDMTG Show.
So, Acidic Slime is very hype for me. I do enjoy that card a lot. But the most hype card here has to be Frost Titan, right? Look at that bulge. That is a hype bulge. Look at it! Some of you aren't looking. You don't have to. The art on Enigma Drake is pretty sweet. I like how the light goes through the wings. Very pretty. Oh, Lotus is pretty hype. We're gonna just draft the same fucking deck. Just draft another Wildfire deck. Wildfire's a pretty fucking hype card. We can wheel it. We'd be taking an off-color rock over it. Land Destruction's hype. Wildfire in particular is hype. There's nostalgic value, and then I also think it's just good in this cube. It's been pretty good for me so far. You don't think a rock is hype? Even if it's a Lotus? You don't think Lotuses are hype? People go fucking ape shit over Lotuses. In the art collecting world, Lotuses are hype as fuck. People collect Lotus prints. Like not even like the original art. Oh, the marble diamond's not hype. That's right, an off-color rock is not very hype, I agree. I don't think the sky diamond is gonna wheel. An on-color diamond would be hype. Yeah, I'm with you, Tomar. A Lotus car, which is also hype. It is pretty hype, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen pictures of that one. The reference Black Lotus and the license plate. Kind of cool. Talent of the Telepath is cool, but I don't think it's hype. I guess Fireball's a pretty hype card. Does anyone get hyped up over Elixir of Immortality? I think people do, but it's a very minority of people. I'm not one of them, so Fireball it is. Card draw is always hype. Gets the people going. More draw. More, I say. The art on Jace's Ingenuity is probably the least hype part about it. It's not like bad art or anything, but he's just gonna like He's like asking why. Why is this shit so painful? Running it back? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Stuff could still change. We could become a Nicol Bolas deck pretty easily from this. It would be very hard to pass Nicol Bolas in a hype step. People fucking love that card. Last deck went pretty good. Oh, Polymorph's a hype one. I need Robert Bliss art, right? I get pretty hype over consistency. Is Mill hype? Mill's anti-hype? Okay, I'll take the op then. I wasn't sure. I was looking for second opinions one way or the other. Earthquake's pretty fucking hype. They fell screaming into the depths of the chasm like so many pebbles tossed down a well. That's some hype shit. Yeah, are we running it back? Magnivore was pretty fucking hype last round. We have some sorceries here. Molten Birth could play well with Polymorph. Let's try that. Let's try a Polymorph thing. Let's see if we can do something slightly different. Oh, dragons would be hype if we got dragons. Oh, but Wizardry plays well with Polymorph too. Yeah. Yeah. If y'all don't understand why Polymorph... Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for the people that love Elixir. There's two different ways that Polymorph gets cut, depending on what edition it's from. So you see, this is how they print the card now, so it's a little less obvious. But the old Polymorph had a... Robert Bliss was famous for hiding a penis in his paintings. He did it a lot. The body of the rabbit, you can see there's the rabbit's head. Below the rabbit's head, there's another form of head. And then, well, you get the idea here. Anyway. Very Robert Bliss. One of the most hyped cards ever printed. Right here next to Frost Titan's Bulge. Oh, they weren't taking Fell War Stone. Form of the Dragon's pretty fucking hyped though, but I think it might wheel. Chromium would be a sweet one to polymorph into. Hey Bester, thanks for the $4.20. No, we don't do what's the word? Song requests anymore, Bester. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. There was a DMCA crackdown thing like a month ago. Oh, you knew? And no worries, Bester. No worries. Yeah, they were taking Sphinx. Sphinx is a pretty good one to polymorph into. Warp World's pretty up there, but we're not really a Warp World deck. The old Rare Flyers are pretty good. I mean, if I'm arguing that card draw is hype, then Fact or Fiction Sphinx has to be like... objectively hype, right? Man, actually getting the Intruder Alarm combo would be pretty fucking hype. Be pretty sweet. We would need to get Krenko though. Usually Krenko dies. Could also be an awkward hit for Polymorph. Oh, I like the Maze Mind Tome. Yeah, give me that one. Pretty hype for the deck. Also, little hype bit of trivia for this card. The maze in the art is solvable in 2 different ways. If you want to print it out, doodle on it with crayon. Is Shivan Dragon hype? Is Mind Spring? Is Fairy Conclave? That's some geriatric cast trivia. Yeah. Well, fuck you. Doesn't mean it's a bad maze if it's solvable. Oh no, all riddles should be solvable. All puzzles need to be solvable. Or they're not puzzles, right? They're just a middle finger. Shivan Dragon was OG hype. That's right, people got really excited to open up Shivan Dragon and their boosties back in the day. Some people think Merfolk Looter's hype. Fucking weirdos. I don't think we're quite Quicksilver Amuleting. I don't think we're actually playing these early creatures either, because they get in the way of Polymorph. We might not be playing the Polymorph. We'll see. LSV would say the Looter is hype. Yeah, so would Adam Prozac, huh? Do you think we have enough for the amulet? It's a pretty hype card. Hey. Too bad that doesn't work with Form of the Dragon. The amulet. Chromium didn't wheel. I'm kind of glad I don't have to put Chromium in this deck. Pretty difficult to cast, right? Technically possible between Felwar Stone and Gilded Lotus, but technically possible isn't the most hype, in my opinion. Is Warp World happening again? It might be. People keep passing it to me. The card's so much fun. I find Reverberate rots in hand a lot, so I didn't grab it. Maybe it was more hype. How'd the last draft go? We trophied. Trophied with Magmavore. Or Magnavore? Yeah. The Sorcery Vor.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Creator, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 20 months. Yeah, I'm not usually into Vor, but that was a sweet deck. Okay, so Krenko and Intruder Alarm is pretty hype, right? Are we at Goblin's deck all of a sudden? Oh, I think I want that Dragon's Horde. Pyromancer's kind of cute with Intruder Alarm, but that's not very hype. I think Dragon's Horde is pretty hype with this fucking deck. Could even draw a card off Shivan Dragon. In terms of mana rocks, Horde is pretty hype. Matron 2? Yeah, we probably play Matron now, huh? Think about this Teferi. Door's the most hype? Yeah, but it's also the least activatable. Not being able to activate your cards isn't super hype, I don't think. So Palladium Mirror works with Intruder Alarm. Get a creature, untap it. Bogart and Hellkite is pretty hype. I think it might wheel, is the thing. It's the thing about Bogey. Yeah, I think Mirror is the best for the deck. Right now I'm looking at, like, Phantasmal Image. Skulker is good with Wildfire. Y'all like Darksteel Colossus? We could play it. Technically hypest. Alright. Alright, let's jam it. Why not? What happens if both players go off with an Intruder Alarm? I don't know, we're sad. And the Cavalier. I think we need this land. God, it's such a late persuasion. I'm pretty hyped about any fixing at all. just fucking any. If we had some Ornithopters, we could go off with Palladium Mirror, Intruder Alarm, and Equilibrium. I wonder if this is a Flood of Tears deck. Or a Transmogrify. Maybe you play the fucking Polymorphs anyway. Even if they're getting worse. Ooh. Yeah, I figured Bogey would wheel. Maybe I'm supposed to play more goblins for the Matron. With the 2 mana make 2/1/1s. These are cards that, like, don't quite make it in a polymorph version of the deck. Form of the Dragon is sweet. It's a really cool one. My issue with it is that it doesn't have Quicksilver Amulet synergy, whereas like most of our top end does. It seems like we should be able to cut Mind Spring, but I think it's just better than Jace's Ingenuity, right? It's just a more flexible version of this card. Let's get the Ingenuity. Ingenuity's art is also not extremely hype. Warp World. Our hits for Warp World are exciting. But you're right, it doesn't work with Quicksilver Amulet. Maybe we cut the Warp World, but we leave in some Polymorph action. They're kind of doing similar things. Maybe we cut the Matrons, we have fewer hits, duds for Polymorph. It's really only getting one Goblin too, the Krenko. I like it better if we play these other shitters. Yeah, that means we cut the Palladium Mirror as well. One of my issues with the Polymorph plan is that we only have 2 token producers. It's just the Molten Birth and the Goblin Wizardry. You cut a card draw spell? We already did. We cut the Jace's Ingenuity. We cut one of the 2-mana ones though. Something like this. Oh, if I'm cutting the Polymorph, then the Palladium Mirror should come back in. Maybe a couple of those. Yeah, Palladium Mirror kind of works well with Intruder Alarm. Oh, do we keep the Fireball in because we could do infinite damage that way? If we get Krenko, Palladium Mirror, Intruder Alarm, do we need the Fireball? Live the dream. Four-card combo. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a little. Was a little. We have so much fucking top end, but I mean that's kind of how Quicksilver Amulet decks have to look. We can adjust our deck too. We can like morph into a Polymorph deck or morph into like just like a blue-red aggro control with more like random goblins and stuff. We can do a lot. We can do a lot in sideboarding. I think I like an even mixture of blue and red. Cut the worst top end? Well, that would be Darksteel Colossus. How unhype would it be to cut Darksteel Colossus? Monstrously unhype, I agree. The first Darksteel draft I did, the first triple Darksteel draft I ever did, nobody was drafting red, and I ended up getting past multiple Fireballs, which was absurd because most people were like on the Splash Fireball train. And then because I was the only red drafter, I also got to rare draft because I just like had a busted deck. And I remember I drafted. Young Caleb was super excited about this because I still remember it. But I think I had something like 8 rares or some obnoxious amount, and my friends were all mad at me. But I played all of them, including Darksteel Colossus. And I actually cast it one game off of Krark Clan Ironworks. Anyway, that was it. That was the whole story. But little Caleb was so excited. Did I win? Yeah. Glad you enjoyed the Tunes Creator. Yeah, Approaching Nirvana is sweet. Our token's kind of pointless without the polymorphs. Yeah, we boarded those out. You can look at the deck list if you like. We'll leave that on top. We don't really know what brand of Mardu the opponent's doing. Oh, maybe not Mardu. Maybe 5 color. Oh, no, I do want that. Sweet. Let's just kill it now. Maybe Teferi's better. If we Teferi now and just start looting, the next turn we can Tome plus Flames. Wonder how many other anthems they have though. Like if they clone it, then all of a sudden Flames doesn't work. Where do you buy Secret Lairs? I don't think they're for sale yet. I think they're for sale on the 30th. But if you Google Secret Lairs, you buy them like straight from the Wizard's site. I've been playing Empyrean Angel. I kind of just want an Earthquake for 2 here. Because I don't think they're going to have a lot for Earthquake to kill. I might be wrong. They might just be playing this as a random 2/3 flyer. Now they play like Siege Gang or something and it feels stupid. Letting a Lord live is risky. It is, right? Because they play another Lord and stuff becomes harder and harder to kill. Or they have to counterspell in the next turn and run away with the game. Yes, Gavin. Give me compliments. You know that Earthquake does not hit flyers, so it wouldn't have hidden. Ooh. Ooh. So my plan right now is to draw more cards with the Tome, get the Teferi down, get the Krenko down, then if they have a removal spell for Krenko, we can fuzz it out with Teferi. If they don't have a removal spell for Krenko, we get infinite tokens. That's my current plan. We'll see. Maybe we no longer do the Teferi thing here. Oh, this can't fuzz out my cards anyway. Yeah, sure. Correct, Thingamabobby. Yeah, Jace phasing things in and out doesn't trigger, comes with play abilities. Maybe I should be baiting with Teferi if they have a negate. Although then you're running into mana leak. Wish we had a counter. Yes. Is this hype? Are you not entertained? Alright, that's probably enough. Is crashing Moto hype? I don't know. I don't know if that's hype or not. Yeah. Good stuff. Should we become a completely different deck? I think our deck worked almost too well. I think we have to switch it up. I think we have to keep them on their toes. Did you say something, babe? She was talking to the cat. Didn't look like we needed shock. Maybe flame stays in. Oh, we don't need earthquake. Get that out of here. I'm just like keeping all the draw. Well, let's play spear over flames. Got the mirror. Well, then how are we gonna polymorph into Palladium mirror? Fine, I'll cut the mirror. Too much card draw? Well, we're trying to combine one of our 2 token producers with one of our 2 polymorph effects. So we kind of want like all the card draw we can play. I almost considered bringing in the Jason's Ingenuity as well. Oh, here we go. This opener is pretty hype. The only bad thing about this opener is that we have the Darksteel Colossus in our hand. There are 2 cards that can shuffle the Darksteel Colossus back in, though. We have 2 thrill effects. The discard a card. Draw 2s. Brought in both of those. Just discard turn 1? No. No! We've been negated. You wanted to polymorph into Shivan? Fuck, we cut our earthquake. Geistbusters says, hey Caleb, real talk, you and Alyssa weren't together that long before entering what looks like a pretty stable marriage. Do y'all have a process for navigating conflict? Interesting question. You're getting right to the core of it too. When we did get married, we were making like long-term plans and stuff. And it just made sense from like a timing standpoint. It was one of those when you know type deals. But we hadn't really fought. We had not really fought at all. And we didn't fight for the first time until like after we'd been married. After we'd been together for like almost a year. And there's something to figuring out ways of handling conflict before you enter into long-term relationships like that. I think we had a couple of larger fights, and the in the like few years that we've been married. They were both a while ago, and I think one kind of chained into the other, where we both had this like kind of defensive thing where we wouldn't let something from last week go. Like we would hold on to it, and then like impulsively bringing it up in a conversation or like another fight, and that would help like things escalate, right? If you don't learn how to let things go, then it'll only escalate. It'll only get worse. Your next fight will be worse, the one after that will be worse, because it'll build off of itself, right? That negativity will build. But fortunately, we figured it out before it was too late. Because we do have a very happy relationship. Melissa's very easily the best thing in my life. We had multiple fights. Alyssa must have been rolling in the channel points to afford that. Yep. You'd think I would give her a discount. Nope. Stream rules, channel rules. Flames actually looks kind of sweet on this board. Is she better than the Metal Secret Lair? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A playset of the Metal Secret Lair? Playset of something's rough. That's a lot of something. I'm a collector at heart. This is actually awkward. I guess it's not that awkward. I think it might just be Bogarden as a polymorph hit. Which is okay, I think we're winning on board. Did not mean to draw a card, meant to tap for mana, but that's fine. We have an extra. I meant to scry this turn. That's totally fine. Let's spell or ability. Maybe I shouldn't have played that. But then they're attacking the Teferi and not attacking me. We're only at 11 here. Not made life points. Do we ever polymorph the Frost Titan? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Phase my dude? I don't think I do. I don't think that's how Teferi works. I think I can only phase out the opponent's creatures. Oh, I shouldn't have 6 though, because I do want to draw. I do want to loot. Is that a Dingus Egg MTG card I have in my hand? It is. Huh. So polymorphing the dragon into a Darksteel Colossus is kind of cool, but doesn't actually do much, right? Because they just tap it down with Frosty. I think I'm supposed to play the Bogarden and Hellkite here. Kill their Drake. Maybe even chump Frost Titan. Yeah, we don't have quite enough mana to put 1 damage on the Titan. That would be the dream, huh? Oh, we have a Frost Titan of our own. Oh no, we boarded it out. Fuck! Why did we board it out? Yeah, and the Cavalier Flame is out. What did they just do? Mind Spring for some amount? Sure, whatever. Why not put 1 damage on the Titan? Because that would cost 2 more mana. It would cost more mana than I had. Frost Titan's got this ability that counters targeted effects. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Is like getting rid of the Frost Titan the hard way. Nice. Look at the cards! Opponent's over there like, what the fuck's going on? Because we popped off with Krenko last game. we're super not doing that this time. Yeah, who knew? We did end up polymorphing into a Palladium Mirror. It was fate. It was destined to happen. Proteus Staff to get Colossus out. I remember that deck. It was like blue-white. You use like Raised Alarm and creature lands. In Standard. And you could also like stack your deck with this staff. Swap artifacts? Well, the swap artifacts ability on Oko is real specific. It's got to be a creature of a specific size if you want to swap. I think Darksteel Colossus is too big, so they'd have to make the Darksteel Colossus a 3/3 first. Nikki B coming in hot. That card might actually just destroy me. If they get to flip it. Maybe we can draw our Wildfire. We still have Wildfire in here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna lead on Opt. Because it looks at 2 cards. Perfect. How do I do it? Well, on that turn, I just played the Opt, right? I win the match! I win the match! That was pretty fucking hype. That was a hype way to win a match of Magic the Gathering, I tell you what. That was pretty fucking hype. We did so much polymorphing. Game 1, we got to make infinite tokens, and then game 2, we just polymorphed their creatures, polymorphed our creatures. So up the board with Wildfire. That was awesome. That was, yeah. I'm starting to come around on this cube. I'm starting to rustle my giblets. The first day was pretty much just us dying to mono red over and over. We faced like 0 mono red today. He said self-jinxingly. The opponent was probably upset. Maybe they were. Red green, Hom. I'm actually gonna scry with this tome. Just being able to crack it for 4 life might end up being important. Yeah, I wonder if the opponent thought we were still on Krenko. In game 2. Flames is interesting. Not quite good enough here, I don't think. But it is interesting. Wildfiring on 4? It's an option. Again, we'll see what they do, right? It's possible that Flames into Sphinx of Bethune is really good. But also might not get to untap with a Palladium Mirror.
Oh shit, what up?
Hard to plan too far ahead. Hey, Scrimaz. Thanks for 6 months there. Yeah, happy anniversary. Mostly just trying to buy time with that Flames. Might stop scrying with the Tome now. We'll see. Wildfire's starting to look bad. Great. You ever died at just a treetop village? like just a fucking lone. Right now we can Wildfire, and they can keep the mountain with their fertile ground and treetop village. Sweet. Great. You ever just draw exactly what you need all game long? Just like every single card that you might want? Hopefully we can get a few more land. Darksteel Colossus costs a lot. Form the Dragon's awkward against their burn. We don't want to try that. Polymorph plan might still be good. Could just be a stupid control deck. and not polymorph anybody. Maybe we still keep in the combo if we do that. Well, the Quicksilver Amulet gets pretty bad if we're doing that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We'll try this out. Not adding Elixir? I am not. I kind of want to throw away the Frost Titan. The issue with Frost Titan is that it makes winning just a little too easy. I have fast effects. Fuck. Double fuck. Should we polymorph it? The hanger back? What could go wrong, right? Man, double fuck. If they could stop playing awesome shit the turn before I want to wildfire them, that would be better. This can find lands too, right? Isn't this just like the worst thing for me ever? Creature or land card. I feel like I can't even wildfire now. Yeah, I was cracking the Hangerback Walker so the Wildfire could get the full clear. Of course. Rather than like leave them with some Popters to die to.
Oh shit, what up?
Also got the Lotus down. Hey, Ninja Killer, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 18 months. Hopefully we draw Frost Titan. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that one's happening. 98 subs, Woo. Yeah, we had some very generous strings of gifted subs and donations earlier. It's pretty fucking wild. That's actually accurate, Turn 1 Tibble. With 2 more subs, we do unlock a free subway at participating subways. The only downside to that particular promotion is that no subways are participating. Yeah, we needed a burn spell for Vivian, like, the turn that it came down and down-ticked, and we just didn't have one. Probably should have kept the Wildfire anyway, like, despite the Vivian. We do need it, and we only have the one. I think we needed, like, Amulet plus Bogarden. And even that doesn't work, because they probably slime us. You're right. Yeah, if Wildfire hit Planeswalkers, drastically different game, huh? Hellkite off the top. Hellkite off the top would be reasonable. Kill Vivian, kill 1/1 Thopter. They're pretty close to killing me regardless, though, even if we played a Hellkite. Yeah, maybe we can't flash it in to kill Vivian. Maybe we have to play it defensively here. The online casino? Probably not. I'm still losing this pretty handily. So now that they've sacked to hit the Bogarden, we're just not going to block the troll. Just going to take the 3. Pitched all our good cards. We pitched like 1 good card. Very early on. I'm not sure what magical good cards you think it would have won from there. I was trying to piece together the polymorph combo. Didn't work out though. Maybe I should have just wildfired and just like let them have some tokens. If you let your like red opponent just hit you for 2 a turn for like indefinite turns though, at a certain point they'll just burn you out. We didn't really have a follow-up plan, right? We didn't have a follow-up plan for our wildfire. So I kind of felt like it needed to be a clear. pitched one half of the combo. Yeah, well, I didn't have the other half, right? The information was different. I'm saying when I pitched the Frost Titan, I was taking for the Polymorph combo. Trying to get a fast Darksteel or something. This is Corset Cube, you got it. Yeah, the Vivian was busted. For sure. Made all my earlier plays look like trash. And we didn't even have a burn spell to clear it immediately. We just kind of had to like watch it sit there and win the game. You think the music's loud? I could turn it down. Some tracks are louder than others. Both seem decent, no Schwartz. I should probably fit in another Kaladesh day while it's still around. Ooh, my Earthquake's getting more value here. We're just scrying for more land. I'm actually gonna set an upkeep scry. Well, that's the worst. I think pitching the Token Maker over a mountain was wrong, even without Poly in hand. Really? I thought with Wildfire, our play was pretty set up. Like, if you're planning on Wildfiring, then you want to keep the land, right? Is your plan to Wildfire with exactly 4 lands, and like have no lands for the rest of the game, and just sit there and die? If the plan is not to Wildfire, then you still keep the land. You've been the Wildfire. But you're 100% wrong about bidding a land there. We ended up flooding, and it looked stupid, but that doesn't mean the play was incorrect. Let's draw a card now, in case we draw Preordain. Didn't. Yeah, you can always ask to Creator. I don't mind. Sometimes I make logical steps without like fully explaining them. That's why I like it when people ask. Do we bottom Preordain? We didn't bottom Preordain, we bottomed Opt. Well, thanks, Creator. Glad it's been helpful. Yeah, I didn't think this Intruder Alarm was going to keep anything tapped down. Too bad Goblin Chieftain isn't all goblins, huh? Give us an out this game. This is almost as good as conceding. Well... Oh shit, they don't actually have a goblin. Sure. I thought they might have a counter for me there. The blue splash. Alright, now I feel favored. His infinite 1/1's gonna take it down again. Maybe. Yeah, I adjusted the volume based on feedback. Let me know if this is better. I can adjust it again. So they want folks to be able to hear me. Damn. We got. We got caught. This intruder alarm might actually make it hard for me to close this game out. Never mind, we should be good. You got to the credits. Nice, Walk Without Rhythm. How did blue-red sorceries go? Blue-red sorceries trophied. Has the Darksteel Colossus been played yet? Yeah, we polymorph into it. It's not really the same thing as playing, but... Oh no! The greed! The greed got countered by Frost Titan's ability. That's so good. That's so fitting. Too greedy. Too greedy. They couldn't help it. Alright, they had a lot of ways of burning out Krenko. That's what I've been doing. If my opponent has a lot of ways of burning out Krenko, I've been morphing into a different flavor of deck. Burn spells can also interfere with Polymorph, though.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Kilgore Reborn. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 20 months. I'm gonna do a build that I haven't done yet. Maybe we still keep these goblins in. We just want as many permanents as possible for Warp World. I think we still want Wildfire. I think Wildfire is good enough against them that it should stay in. It does get a little worse here. How's the cube been for me? It's been sweet. Getting the hang of it. Some cool shit going on. Yeah, I don't want to cut Wildfire or Preordain. We could Opt. Opt only looks like one extra card. It's not as good as Preordain. We still want to be able to find it, right? We want to be able to find the Warp World. That's why I liked cutting the Opt for the Merfolk Looter. It's permanent, but then it's also loot. Oh, Seer should be in. Oh well. Minus Preordain plus Cloudkin Seer. That would have been better. The token cards. The token cards are good at juicing up Warp World. They're not very good hits off Warp World. You see the difference? For now, I think I want to save the shock for a Goblin Chieftain. Do we have shuffle effects? Not really, right? I think I should have still bottomed it. We need like Earthquake with this start. Warp World is a shuffle effect. I mean, if I had binned the Warp World, I was thinking if I could actually get it back later. I think it would be tricky. Oh man, they didn't equip the Arsonist. I was thinking if they equipped the Arsonist, then I wouldn't want to shock anyway. I guess we could have just gone like Felwar Stone and not played and not like ran out the looter. Changed my mind about the Warp World. Given that Sword of the Animist. Seems kind of bad. Wildfire might do something. Get to untap with the Cavalier. Oh, I guess the Arsonist would trade off the Cavalier then. Okay, Hellkite might do something. It's a few turns away though, right? It's a few turns away and we're at 12 life. We don't have a ton of life to work with. They have 5 in hand. It's a lot of cards. I like how this Felwar Stone is just amazing in this matchup. If our plan is to Wildfire, then the Arsonist would clear the Cavalier anyway. So this lets them kill the Cav if they have a 3 damage burn spell. But then maybe we can adjust our game plan based on that. And if they just kill the Merfolk Looter and run out another creature, that's awesome. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. We'll see. You feel like you try and force Warp World every draft of this cube. It's a pretty easy one to force. It goes pretty late, because no one can fucking cast the card unless you like very specifically build around it. It's also a lot of fun. I don't blame you. Oh, they're copying the Lightning Strike? Okay. Why didn't they do that before blockers? This is weird. Super weird. I guess this way they get to kill my Merfolk Looter. Sure, whatever. Oh, I should be keeping an island. They're more red-based than blue. I've already burned Preordained and Merfolk Looter, though. Fuck, huh? Do we trade? It feels like I lose whether I trade here or don't trade here. I feel like either way loses. Maybe I was just supposed to run out the Plated Mirror and not Wildfire and like hope to untap with it. Just need a Quicksilver Amulet, right? We're so close. Did we Wildfire them in the first game? Yeah, we did? Yeah. This is our second opponent to board in Crucible against us. It's been brutal. Yeah, different one, JP Feinberg. Hope this isn't too late. The Arsonist attack there is probably free. Probably. Because folks don't want to risk their terror getting burned out by some random burn spell, so just take the damage. Yeah, we needed this amulet to turn sooner, huh? If we get it to turn sooner, we could be putting a Bogart in right now, kill the terror. I guess that doesn't work. The Thundermaw would tap it. Though we'd still be alive, right? We'd take 5 and go to 4. Go Flying Blocker on the next turn. Alright, if they brought in Crucible, I don't think I want to be the Wildfire deck anymore. believe in Earthquake. And Flames, yeah, and Shock. All that. Maybe draw spells are better. Look at Shock for Thrill. Well, Predate's probably better than Thrill. Thrill can bin the Darksteel though. If I want to. Less blue. Yeah, we could have cut a island for another mountain. This is fine though. Still have a bunch of double blues in the deck. Congrats, Dr. Goldfish. This is a game plan? It's definitely a game plan. Glory Chaser's a little obnoxious against the Flames. No, this is gas, never mind. I think this game comes down to whether or not they have a shatter effect for the amulet. Or they could burn me out, right? So we're gonna take 2 damage playing the amulet here and go to 14, and then they get to hit me for at least 4 down to 10. They could just burn me out. Frost Titan's a really nice draw. It means that we'll have a follow-up play, right? We can put in the Darksteel Colossus and then untap and put in Frost Titan. Maybe even mid-combat. A Shattering Cube. Some shatters are pretty versatile. Cards like Pillage and what have you. Surprise! It's an ambush! Nobody ever suspects the mid-combat Darksteel Colossus. Yeah! Love it. You love to see it. So we won. We got wins there with like every trick in the book. We did not win with Warp World. We never cast Warp World. But we won with the Goblin Infinite. We won just by being a Wildfire deck. We won with Polymorph. We won with Quicksilver Amulet. Those are all sweet. Very big and somehow very sneaky. Yeah, right? Just sneaking on into play there. Cool. So back-to-back Stips. Went 5-1 total. Didn't lose to Mono Red in the last round. That's pretty hype, not losing to Mono Red.